What's good, y'all? It's your boy NeedForSheed coming back with another episode of NFL predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode that I dropped yesterday and the one that's dropping tomorrow. I told you guys will be the NFC South. Now, I believe the NFC South and AFC South, they both on the same platform. They both divisions are terrible. It just is what it is. It's just not good on either side of it. And looking at it, you got a lot of new faces in the division. You got Baker Mayfield returning back to the NFC South, and now he's the quarterback of the Buccaneers. Now you got a new quarterback in Carolina, your boy, that boy, Bryce Young, #1 overall pick. You got him in the division now. Derek Carr, after he got treated like dog poo from the Raiders, now he signed his 4-year deal with the Saints. And this year, you have Desmond Ridder as your starter because they had Marcus Mariota last year. You saw that didn't work. So now you got a whole new face of quarterbacks in the division, which ain't the best, but it is what it is at this point. So a lot of newcomers, a lot of new teams, a lot of teams up their ante and everything like that. So to me personally, I got the Saints as the best team. Atlanta right there. Like the Saints right here. Atlanta's right here. Then I got Carolina. Then I got the Bucks. I just don't trust the Bucks. They got the best talent overall, but when your quarterback is Baker Mayfield, I drop you below a rookie. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And then I got Bryce Young. I feel like now his receiving core with Adam Thielen, Terrence Marshall, I think DJ Chark is there. This is not the best. Miles Sanders will be able to run the ball and everything. The offensive line is okay, but yeah, the offensive line is not that good over there. It's not, but it's not good in Tampa Bay. It's not really that good in Tampa Bay either. Well, I mean, Tristan Wirfs and yeah, but it's really not that good in there either. The Saints have a really good offensive line, and they have rebuilt their offensive line in Atlanta. But me personally, I don't really get anything to really say positively about that division too much. Outside the Saints defense is probably going to be really good. Saints defense is going to probably be really good. But outside of that, really ain't too much to talk about. But I'm going to start off with the team that I believe is going to finish worst. And y'all know, to me, the team that's going to finish worst is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, I know my shirt inside out. And you talk about me, I don't care. Fight me in the comments. I'll check you back too. I'm from Memphis. You already know what it is. Yes, the Buccaneers. You got Baker Mayfield as your quarterback. That's enough. He barely beat out Kyle Trask. Barely beat him out. Now you still got Mike Evans. You still got Chris Godwin. That's about it. I mean, is Cameron Brate still there? I don't even know. Defensively, they're still gonna be good. Excuse me, with the DBs they have, Levante David, Devin White. They defensively, they still will be good. And they still have some offensive talent, but I just don't trust the person who's controlling the ship. I don't believe in the captain. So let's go through the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Me personally, even before the season, I said Buccaneers going to probably go 4-13, 5-12. That's why I'm sticking at. Vikings lost, Bears toss up, Eagles lost, Saints lost, Lions lost, Falcons. They'll split with the Falcons. They'll split with the Panthers. They'll split with the Falcons. I think they get swept by the Saints. Bills lost. Texans, they can beat the Texans. Titans, they can beat the Titans. Colts, they can. So that's why I was like, they was in the 4-13-5. They're going to win 2 out of 3 of those games, plus the 2 wins they got from the Panthers and the Falcons. Plus they'll win 2 of the games between the Texans, the Titans, and the Colts. They'll win 2 of those games. And so that's 4-13. And also the Bears game is a toss-up. So they can go 4-13, 5-12. But they losing to the Vikings to me. They losing to the Eagles. Swept by the Saints, lose to the Lions, lose to the Bills, lose to the 49ers, lose to the Packers, lose to the Jaguars. And then they got those. Then they split those. Then they get swept by the Saints and lost to. So I got the Buccaneers going 4-13, 5-12. That's why I got them going right now. Now let's move on to the team that I think who's going to finish right above. Now Bryce Young, really believe in his arm talent. Really believe in him as an individual, but his offensive line is not that good. He was getting hit even in joint practices. They were sacking him up. Pause. But I still believe Hill will finish better. It's just his his gut. He had a big heart. I think they'll finish better. Defensively, I like Brian Burns and them Big Brown that's in the middle defense tackle. I like their defense. Their skill position is not overwhelming, but I think Terrence Marshall's due. Adam Thielen, he gonna do what he can. I think DJ Shark is there, if I'm not mistaken. Miles Sanders, so they should be able to run the ball a little bit. But it's gonna be tough. But I still think they finished either right at 4-13, 5-12, or 5-12 is their ceiling. So let's look at it. I believe they split with everybody in the division. So I believe they'll win 3 games out of the division. I believe they'll split with everybody in the division. So that's 3-3 right there. Lost to the Seahawks, lost to the Vikings, lost to the Lions, lost to the Panthers. That's 3. I mean Dolphins. That's 3-7. They could beat the Texans and the Colts. So that's 5 wins. Lose to the Cowboys, lose to the Titans, lose to the Bears, lose to the Packers, lose to the Jaguars. So actually, I see them going 5-12, 6-11, because they'll win 2 out of 3. So I'll say they'll go 5-12, 6-11 at best, 5-12, 6-11 at best. I do believe in this Panthers team a little bit more than anybody else does. So let's move on from the Panthers to the team who I think will finish second in the division, but can very, very, very easily finish number 1. And that's the Atlanta Falcons. I believe the Atlanta Falcons will split the division. So that's 3-3. I believe they could beat the Packers. That's 4. I got them losing to the Lions and the Jags. Got them beating the Texans. That's 5. Got them beating they can beat the Commanders. That's 6. They can beat the Titans at 7. They're going to beat the Cardinals. That's 8. Lose to the Jets. Toss up with the Bears. So they can go. I got them going 8-9, 9-8. I have the Falcons within the 8-9, 9-8. Because the toss-up games with the Bears, toss-up game with the Bears and the Lions, Packers, that division is a little toss-up in there. So I can see them going 8-9, 9-8. They're going to be right in there. I really like how their offense has improved. I know it's a stretch for a lot of people why they get Bijan, but put Bijan back there with Algier and even Cordell Patterson, and you got Desmond Ritter. He had 3 running backs where you can interchange. Still have Kyle Pitts. Still have Drake London. Offensive line just got better. What they problem was defense, but they have spent some money in the offseason to rebuild this defense, traded for Jeff Okudah, put on the other side of AJ Terrell. They still got Grady Jarrett, Jesse Simons that you signed from Cincinnati. So they really put in some pieces. Let's see if Atlanta can put it together. But at the end of the day, it's still Desmond Ritter. Can Desmond Ritter run this offense to the best of the ability to keep them in the game? So that's why I got them going 8-9 and 9-8. Now, to the team that I believe will win the division at 9-8, 10-7, it's the Saints. I believe the Saints sweep the Panthers and sweep the Buccaneers. So that's 4 wins, and they'll split with Atlanta. So that's 5. So that's 5 wins. I believe they can beat the Texans at 6. I believe they can beat the Titans at 7. I believe they can beat the Vikings or the Bears, so that's 8. I believe they can beat the Rams, that's 9. And so that's 9-8. And then it's a toss-up with the Giants. It's a toss-up game. With the Vikings, it's a toss-up game. So I can see them going 9-8, 10-7. I have them losing to and they can also beat the Patriots, but I'd probably take the Patriots. I have them losing to the Jaguars. Have them losing to they're not going to beat that whole division, the NFC North. They're going to probably split that division. So that division is actually kind of team friendly this year. It's just how good does Derek Carr become? Derek Carr is one of the more underrated, overrated, whatever you want to say, quarterbacks. I think he get a lot of flack because his defense is horrible. All of them were horrible. Very, very bad. Very bad. but now he's in a new situation. He's never had a defense as good as the one he has now in New Orleans. Then he still got Michael Thomas, still got Chris Olave, you still got Alvin Kamara, you signed Jamal Williams. So you still got a good offensive team around you. And the offensive line is usually top 5, top 10 offensive line. So this is probably going to be one of the better teams that he's been on. It's probably going to be a little lower on the offensive line, but this is probably one of the best all-around teams he's been on. So now, can he deliver, get them to the playoffs, win a playoff game, do something that he hasn't done before when he was with the Raiders? So, like I said, I got the Bucks going 4-13, 5-12. Same with I got the Panthers going 5-12, 6-11. I got the Falcons going 8-9, 9-8, and I got the Saints going 9-8, 10-7 to finish and win this division. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been the NFC South. I just did the AFC South. The next division I'm thinking about doing. The next division is either going to be the the NFC North or the NFC West. One of those two will come out next. And we'll be able to check that out, see how everything's going. It'll probably be the NFC North. I'll probably do the NFC North next. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Please give me feedback. What you want to see no more. I mean, I can do what I gotta do, but you gotta come to me and tell me what you need me to do. So y'all come on in, like, comment, share, subscribe, show it to the people, all my sports heads out there. And I'll see you guys again on the next day with another episode of NFL Predictions. You feel me?